Pop metal.
Oh, look at that. Welcome back. The Soft Smell Show's hot.
All tonight. Stream.
All right, we're going to do an album
It's
review.
good to turn on, but it's hard to turn off. It seems like,
Usually it's the
except that
other
one
way
time.
around.
Yeah.
Anyway, we done, I guess a while back, we had done a reaction to a cover of I'm So Excited. And I had sent it to, the band was called A Gun Called Britney, and I'd sent it to them telling them that we covered it. They might want to put it on their social media. Well, they did, and they replied back to me. And it said, hey Jeff, thanks for the reaction of and your message about it. I watched it immediately. We are pleased that you liked our cover, and we would be happy to share a link to our social media since you were wondering. We come from and what our own songs sound like. I'd like to give you a little bit more information about us. We formed in Hamburg, Germany in 2019 and regularly on the road playing live and working on new music at the same time. There will be a brand new original song from us this Sunday. The new song will be available on all streaming services and will also be available on our YouTube channel. If you like it, we would be very happy for your feedback. So
You're going to get it today.
yeah, and I replied back, and they sent us. They actually asked us if we'd review their album, and they sent us all kinds of goodies. They sent us some buttons, if y'all can see them.
Cling cling. And his autograph signed.
Yeah, they sent 3 CDs, one for each of us. Autograph signed, and then looks like we got a bunch of stickers here. I'll probably cut
Got
this.
stickers.
We got a bunch of
I like
stickers.
the
Converse.
Converse kind of thing there.
So I'll hand them out when we get done. But anyway, we decided why don't we just review the whole EP, and y'all did the song too, right? Monsters and
Yes.
Chucks.
Yes.
No, I didn't.
All right.
That's all right. I'm going to read this.
I didn't know
one
anything
first.
about the.
Oh yeah,
Monsters.
and also this come in.
Yeah, this was the letter that they wrote in here with the goodie package. Thank you very much for your support. We hope you enjoy our EP and are looking forward to hearing what you think of the new songs we are currently working on. Best regards from Hamburg. Pascal, I guess is the guy's name, and Gun Called Britney. So very cool.
Now I did hear a song before I listened to this. Mark and me was going to Harrisonburg, and I said that we were going to do this review. And he looked up and it was a song like "Sex, Drugs, Drinking Whiskey from a Boot" or something like that. That we listened to theirs on the way to Harrisonburg.
That's probably I think it's in that new
That
song,
might be
I
Monsters
think
and
I'm
Chuck.
pretty sure that's
Yeah,
the
I think
lyrics
that
in
is.
one.
So you heard that? Yeah.
Oh, well, y'all watch that. There we
We
go.
just want to give you shit.
Yeah. Now we can't give you shit because you done heard it. So
And then I listened to the album like for 2 days straight, and then I listened to it again today on the way back from West Virginia.
Well,
I've listened to it about 10 times.
I streamed it, so I
for
don't
4
know.
songs, you can burn through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know mine. If we're just gonna do it in tracks that are on here,
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll do the bonus track at the end of it.
because
What the
streaming the
Chuck
tracks
did.
are different. So I just wrote them down because I streamed it when I did the review.
I thought
So-
it was in the same order when I listened to it. Well, I went in from the just for that EP, so they were in order.
Oh, all right.
So
Yeah, see, I just played every song they had
Gotcha.
on their streaming site. I guess we'll do each. You got the 4 songs on the EP and Monsters and Chucks, and
that was the newest song that they released,
Yeah.
and that was the one he was talking about
Yeah,
when
that-
y'all were texting back and forth.
yeah, they just released that, and I guess we'll just talk a little bit about them. And what I normally do, I told y'all, is I listen to the whole thing through 5 times before I even start doing anything.
Well, I probably listened to it about that many times before I ever wrote anything
Oh, I
down
listened to it
myself.
way more than that. But
Well, I'm just saying, right before I even started writing stuff, I probably listened to it 5 times, probably closer to 6 or 7, honestly.
Yeah, and I rate 1 through 5, so that's where my numbers come from. All right, so I guess you mean just start off
Yeah.
with the first song, which I guess is
Gypsy.
Gypsy, which they spell it
Yeah.
But I
with an I instead of.
thought it was Romanian.
But I got a nice rocking start, had a nice throwback sound, and very catchy chorus. I gave it a 4.
I don't like this kind of music at all. I didn't like it 35 years ago. I still don't care for it. But hey, that's my opinion. So I didn't really rate this album because I'm not going to give it a fair chance. 'Cause even though, like I said, I've been listening to it for. I just. Now,
Your cup of tea.
Now, the one thing I will say about this style of music is I heard a little bit of Faster Pussycat, and that was one of those bands I could tolerate that style of music. So, one song sounded like, the House of Pain, which that's going to be what the Leave the Light on, I think.
Yeah.
And then the Watch the Tone, I think like the Chicky Checka, Gow Wow, the Faster Pussycat. But, so I couldn't rate it. Because I'm not going to give it, I wouldn't be able to give it a fair chance. But like I said, I'm glad that they're doing what they're doing, and they're doing it. And it sounded good, but it's not my cup of tea at all. As many times as I tried. And every time I listened to it, I was actually driving, so I really wasn't going to write it down.
Well, I had a great opening track, just like what you said, catchy and as sleazy as it gets.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much the tone for the whole album.
Yeah.
And it's, like you said, it's got that Faster Pussycat, sleazy, just.
Yeah, that gravelly.
Mm-hmm. And I gave it a 4 out of 5.
So that's two 4s for Gypsy and.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
not going to ruin it.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I best watch
Well, and
my
if
tone.
if anybody watches the show, they know that.
By now that this is not my
But
style.
there's stuff that he listens to that
We're not a fan of.
yeah,
either,
we're
so.
not a fan of. So, but that's what just makes everything
Yeah.
work like it does.
Yeah, I mean, we're all 3 different-minded people, but, we all listen,
Yeah.
And
And that's what
We
makes.
share a lot, but then we're.
And I think that makes the show interesting too.
And like I said, it wasn't like I just sat there and was like, man, I'm not gonna, I mean, I listened to this thing for hours and hours, and I tried and tried, so.
Well, you gave it.
And like I said, they're doing their thing, and I give them mad props for that. So I best watch my tone.
Watch your tone. Hey, watch your tone, pal.
Watch tone.
Yeah, and speaking of that, there you go. Watch Your Tone is the next song. I got Love the Intro. This is the Faster Pussy. I got a Faster Pussy. Foul. Feeling
What's
this
the name of that
song.
song?
That's Babylon On, ain't it?
Yeah, I think it is Babylon On. And then the next song too, man.
And I
Leave
put
the Light
Like the
On.
Flow of the song. And I gave this song 4. Just like the first one. So.
I'll give it a 1 just because. I did like that.
I had another catchy track with a cool guitar solo. I said the one thing I didn't like about it is I wish it had another verse instead of repeat the chorus. An extra time or 2 into there. I think it would have added a little bit more to the song, but I still enjoyed the song, and I gave it a 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
Now we're getting ready to have our ballad.
So yeah, and this one, of course, I guess at the end of the day, I'm a ballad fan.
Yeah,
but
you are.
This is this song. This was the best. I thought the best song on the EP.
Oh,
This
look at
this
you.
one I
I'm
gave
getting a 5 out of 5.
This one
on
I
this
gave
one.
a 5.
Yeah, smelled it.
I put of course I put typical ballads. Love the chorus. The only thing I didn't like about the chorus, I wish it would have had stronger gang vocals. Because it reminded me of some song that I remember from.
House of Pain, Faster Pussycat.
Maybe it was House of Pain. But
From the very intro, it was like, this is House of Pain. To me, as soon as it.
See, and that's what I put. I said it reminds me of something I used to listen to, and I love the guitar solo. Guitar solo is nothing like House of Pain, but
Right,
I
yeah,
remember,
I'm not
I remember,
saying it's,
remember that one had a killer solo in it. So
Well, when you've heard me babbling the whole time. I've been babbling on the whole time through this.
I said I had good song, fitting solo, and good lyrics. I gave it a 4 out of 5. I'm not as big of a fan of the ballads as what you are. I don't mind them here and there. But my input would be, I would rather have another rocking song for an EP with that.
But they're
short
trying to
amount of
show
songs.
that,
Yeah,
you
and I
know.
get that, and I'm not faulting them for that. But if it would be me, that's what I would prefer. But
Right.
I understand why they put a ballad on there, because they're trying to.
Back in the day, that's
Yeah.
what they wanted.
Yeah, everybody had their
and that's the
ballad.
thing. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just.
And they're
how it
doing a
was.
whole. Well, I guess it's like I was telling them. I guess they call it California metal, which is,
More
they're
of a
from
piercing.
yeah,
Glam,
they're from-
KLA music.
But they're
Dave
from
Mustang.
they're from Germany, which is that's what struck me as odd was they were from Germany, but they sounded like stuff that was from the American scene. But I guess that evolved from Sweden
But
too.
you're getting
so.
a few more bands that are into the hair metal, glam, sleazy
Yeah.
kind of metal scene, and that are coming out of all different kinds of
Yeah, they're coming
countries.
from all over the
And it
place.
just goes to show you, music, and it's out there, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
going to be listened
It's
to, it's
very
going to be
influential,
emulated, it's
oh,
going to
yeah.
be replayed, and
So the next song is really the only song
King of the Road.
I wasn't much on. I
And
gave
this is
it,
probably your favorite one.
was it? I only gave it a 2.
Oh wow!
I put it straight ahead rocker. Now what I will say is the vocals. I don't know which I'll say this again. This is kind of stuff that I like.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
I mean,
it's
Even with vocal wise, even Lizzie. That's what I like about Lizzie Hill. I like that gravelly, sleazy voice. That's just my thing. And then I said I like the gang vocals in this song also. But I only gave this one a 2. So.
I said it was a kick-ass track, my favorite of the 4, and thought it sounded. There was a couple times within that song that I thought he sounded just like Bon Scott. It was just like little snippets. It wasn't like
I
a
didn't hear that.
whole long, verse or anything. But it was just like a couple words that he said. It just I kept thinking to myself, who is that? He sounds like. And then it hit me as like Bon Scott. But
I'll have to go back and see if I can hear that.
but I gave it a 5 out of 5. That was my favorite one on the track.
It's kind of funny how we disagreed on that.
Yeah.
we agree to disagree.
Yeah.
So I did a value of the whole thing. I gave it a 4 out of 5 overall. I just comboed out the points there and divided by 4.
Mine's probably it's probably a,
Probably about 4 or 5.
the 2
It's
takes it down. I
4.5.
got a 2, but yeah,
Three might have
3.5
been
maybe.
Yeah, 3.5 to 4. So, but I enjoyed it. Like I said, I even though you didn't care
I gave
for
it a
you still
chance.
listened to it.
I
and-
listened to it over and over and
And
over
then, like I
again.
said, I listened to it. I don't know how many times.
And it was-
I'll tell you what, I listened to a hell of a lot more than I did the Slash one or the Demi Lovato. Spoiler alert. I only listened to that thing once, but
Yeah, that was.
I actually rated it. But yeah, I could.
And I tell you, I like this whole thing was awesome. Reaching out to them, the whole interaction with the band, and then sending us stuff,
yeah, that's
and
cool as
sending
shit,
us
man. We
music,
appreciate that.
and really wanting, and including us in their social media. The whole interaction with the band was
I always
awesome.
say Spiderwebs, man.
And if they lived a little bit closer, we'd go to see them. But
Well, you never know. They might come
Maybe
to America.
yeah, they
so.
might come.
When you come to the States, let us know. And I guess we actually included, I told them we'll include the Monsters and Chucks, which is their new song. And this is the best, this is the best by far.
I don't know what song I heard. I can't remember what Mark said the name of it
I'm
was.
sure it was that. one.
Yeah, had
But it said something about sex and drugs and drinking whiskey from
I'm
a
pretty
boot
sure
or
that was
something
in the
like
song.
that. And I looked at him and I went, oh God, this is hop shit right here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a
I
5.
was like, I'm in for a long haul.
It's a 5.
And then we laughed and chuckled. And we listened to the whole song. It was like, yeah, that's that 80s sleaze, man. This is what I'm getting ready to have to listen to.
Well, that's what I got. It has a sleazy, dirty rock sound. And I put catchy rocker. Chorus is great. Fun song. Love the guitar sound. Solo's killer. And then, like I said, a sleazy, dirty rock sound. It was their new song. And I'm hoping that more stuff like this, because this was a good song.
Yeah, so I had a very catchy track, tasty solo, anthem-like feel to it. Probably kicks ass live and goes over good with the crowd when they're playing it. Definitely a 5 out of 5. And if that's like King of the Road with a 5 out of 5, then I feel like those two songs were great. sure they're playing all that stuff live.
Yeah.
But I'm
Well,
kind
I
of
mean,
curious.
it doesn't sound like that.
No, they don't have a whole lot, but I'm kind of curious, like, what other tracks that they're playing live, like, fill out their set. Are they doing a lot of, like, glam era
Yeah.
type metal? And
Yeah, that's
what I'm kind of curious about. Just
whether they're doing covers, you know, because they got plus everybody go check out their version of So Excited. I'll put a link in our reaction to it because I mean, you can even ask Fred, the guy that watches, he put it down for one of the best covers he's ever heard. So I think it was a good cover of that song. Done the Pointer Sisters justice.
and they kind of added their own little
Yeah.
thing to it too. So that made it. That's what I enjoy about hearing cover songs. Keep it close, but you know, and throw their own.
Yeah, I wouldn't hear that.
Maybe not, you know. All right, so I just, summary, it says this is, and they both said it and they both know it, this is my go-to style music. It's great throwback sound. After hearing Monsters and Chucks, can't wait to hear more music from Gun Called Britney.
I didn't really have any closer comments, but you're more into that style of music. I mean, I grew up listening to it, and I still love it. I still enjoy listening to it. I don't listen to it as much. I'm listening to more heavier stuff, but I still enjoy going back and listening to the sleazy, glammy kind of 80s music. And I'll throw in old shit, you know. I get tired of hearing all the heavy stuff all the time, so, you know, I'll go back and listen to other stuff. So this was refreshing.
Yeah.
And something new and exciting to listen to. And
After
it hit at a good time because, like, I was kind of hitting that stale, just listening to the same shit over and over and over. So it was good to hear something different.
And I
something
will
new.
admit, after I got home from the first day of listening, from going to work and coming back from work, I got home, I was like, okay, Google, bathroom walls, faster pussy.
Had to listen to it.
Yeah, I did. When I was getting ready to go take a shower, so.
Well, and I remember when I first heard them, they come up on my Spotify, was I'm So Excited. I was like, holy crap, this is really good. And that's what kind of got the whole ball rolling. It would just come up on Spotify, and it's just the way we do music all the time. And I gave it out to a couple people. I'm like, man, you need to check out this cover because I told Mike. Mike's like, man, love it. So, you know, it's just kind of funny how you just stumble onto stuff.
Well, that's the thing too. I mean, we grew up. I mean, I don't know how old these guys are. They're definitely younger than us, but you know, we all grew up in the '80s, and that was stuff we hear on the radio all the time.
Yeah.
So we're all familiar with that song, you know, in general. But you know, and it's good to hear that kind of stuff, you know, come back and people giving it justice, you know, throwing a cool homage to it, you know,
Yeah.
got a little spin with it. So.
Y'all ready to roll?
Yeah, you want to roll on out here? Everybody check out Gun Called Britney. And like I said, the EP, oh, I forgot to say, looks like the EP come out in 2020, if anybody's wondering. And I think you can get it off their website, so just go Gun Called Britney. Does it say on here where it is? I think it's
That's just handwritten
guncalledbritney.com.
It's probably,
I think it's
You can find it,
right
I
here it
mean,
is, guncalledbritney.com.
we did do our homework.
Like the
Yeah.
glare.
Yeah, because I've been sampling it on streaming, so.
Yeah, I had it in the car listening to on the CD, and then the last few times I was streaming it through the Spotify. So it's definitely on Spotify. You can get I'm So Excited, all 4 tracks off of here,
And
and
Monsters
the
and Chuck.
Monsters and Chuck. So,
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's on YouTube. I'm sure it's on every
yeah,
streaming
yeah.
thing.
So definitely go check them out.
Yeah. Guess if you got any comments about them, definitely put it in the
Yeah,
comments
throw it in.
section. Let them know what you think of
Yeah.
them. I'm sure they really like to hear it. So
Yeah, go back onto their Facebook or whatever the social medias that you prefer or that they're on. Go on there and tell them that's where you heard it was off of here, and I'm sure they'll get a hell yeah out of that. So.
Yeah,
hell
hell yeah.
yeah. All right, till next time. I guess we're gonna roll on out here. Y'all be good.
Love, love, hey,
We'll
hey.
warm this sucker up.
See
There
how
you go.
quick it is.
It's gonna be like boop.
Bam. Nope.
Or it's click, 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 click.
Wait for it. Wait for it.